I'm 85 now. Most days I sit by this window and watch the street. The neighbors wave. I wave back. They think I'm just an old woman with time to spare. They don't know what I'm really doing. I'm remembering the night I killed my marriage with silence. His name was Robert. We married young. I was 22. He was 24. We had 41 years together. People say that's a long time, a blessing, but I don't count the years anymore. I count one night. It was a Tuesday in March. It's cold outside, the kind of cold that makes your bones ache. We'd been fighting about something. I can't even remember what started it. Maybe bills, maybe his mother, maybe something I said and he took it wrong. It doesn't matter now. What matters is that I was angry, really angry, and I wanted him to know it. Free right to be angry. He'd said something that hurt me. I don't even remember the words now, but at the time they felt like knives, so I decided he could suffer a little. He could feel what it's like to be ignored, to reach out and get nothing back. I told myself I'd talk to him tomorrow, after he'd learned his lesson, after he understood how much he'd hurt me. We went to bed in silence that night. He got in on his side, I got in on mine. The space between us felt like a canyon. I lay there in the dark, my back to him, arms crossed over my chest. I could hear him breathing, slow, heavy. At one point, I think he sighed. I almost turned over, almost, but my pride wouldn't let me. I thought, no, he needs to apologize first. So I stayed still, cold, silent. I don't know what time it was when I heard the sound, a strange gasp, then nothing. I thought maybe he was snoring or shifting in his sleep. I didn't move. A few minutes passed. Then I heard it again, a rasping breath, and then silence. I should have turned over. I should have checked, but I was still angry, still wrapped up in my own stubborn, ugly pride. I thought he was fine. I thought he was just sleeping. So I closed my eyes, and I fell asleep. When I woke up, the room was gray with early light. I turned over. Robert was lying on his back. His mouth was open. His eyes were half closed. His hand was reaching out toward my side of the bed. I touched his arm. It was cold. I don't remember screaming, but I must have. The neighbor came running. She called the ambulance. They came fast, but it didn't matter. He'd been gone for hours. A heart attack, they said. Quick, quiet. He probably didn't suffer much, but I'll never know, because I wasn't there. They asked me questions. Did he complain of pain, dizziness, trouble breathing? I said no, but the truth is, I don't know, because I wasn't listening. I was too busy being angry, too busy punishing him with silence. The funeral was small. People said kind things. They said he was a good man, and he was. He wasn't perfect, neither was I, but he was good. And I let him die alone, not because I didn't love him, but because I loved my anger more. I've lived 44 years since that night. I raised our 2 daughters by myself. I watched them grow up, get married, have children of their own. I smiled at graduations and weddings. I held my grandchildren. I did all the things you're supposed to do, but inside, I've been carrying that night with me every single day. People tried to comfort me at first. They said it wasn't my fault. They said I couldn't have known. They said God's timing is mysterious. I let them say those things, but I knew better. I knew that when Robert gasped in the dark, I heard it. I knew that when his breath changed, some part of me noticed, but I didn't move. I didn't reach for him. I didn't ask if he was okay, because I wanted him to feel small. I wanted him to understand that I was hurt. I chose malice, and it cost me everything. I've thought about that night so many times. I've rewritten it in my head 1,000 different ways. In some versions, I turn over when I hear the gasp. I shake his shoulder. I call his name. I call for help, and he lives. In those versions, we wake up the next morning and I say, I'm sorry. We have coffee. We talk. We forgive each other. We get more years. But that's not what happened. What happened is that I lay there in the dark, nursing my pride, and he died reaching for me. I don't tell people this. They wouldn't understand. They'd say I'm being too hard on myself. They'd say it was just an argument, just one night. But it wasn't just one night. It was the night that mattered, and I wasn't there. I think about all the arguments we had over the years. Most of them were about nothing, stupid things. Who said what? Who forgot what? Little wounds we gave each other because we were tired or scared or proud. And I think about all the time I wasted being right. How much time I spent holding grudges, keeping score, waiting for apologies. All that time I could have just loved him. But I didn't. Sometimes I wonder what he was thinking in those last moments, if he knew something was wrong, if he wanted to wake me, if he tried to say my name. I wonder if he was scared, or if he just slipped away quietly thinking I was asleep beside him. I'll never know, and that's the worst part. I'm not telling you this for pity. I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I made my choice. I chose silence when I should have chosen love. I chose pride when I should have chosen grace, and I have to live with that. I'm telling you this because I want you to know what malice really costs. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's quiet. It's a turned back in the dark. It's a withheld word. It's the decision to let someone suffer because you're suffering. And sometimes you don't get a second chance. I still sleep on my side of the bed. Even now, all these years later, his side is empty. I keep it made. Sometimes, late at night, I reach my hand across the sheet and I say the things I should have said that night. I'm sorry. I love you. I was wrong. But the bed is cold and he's not there. I don't know if you believe in heaven. I'm not sure what I believe anymore. But if there is one, and if Robert is there, I hope he knows. I hope he knows I'm sorry. I hope he knows that I've carried him with me every day since, that I've missed him, that I wish I'd turned over. I hope he knows. I'm 85 now. I won't be here much longer. And when I go, I'll have no answers, no neat endings, just the truth. I chose malice, and I lost him forever. That's all. That's my story.